Dearborn, Michigan, home of the Henry Ford Museum. This is day 5 of our Midwest motorcycle touring adventure. On this day, we will make our way through the Henry Ford Museum. You are more than welcome to tag along. So just sit back and enjoy the ride. Let's get to it. Hey, good morning. We are in Ann Arbor, Michigan. This is, we spent the night. We had a very nice hotel room. Slept like a rock. We are on our way to the Henry Ford Museum. We're gonna eat some breakfast now. It is exactly 5 to 10. It's a beautiful day. It's actually hot, which is something we haven't found much of in this area. No chance of rain. Well, there's a slight chance of rain this early afternoon, but I think it's like 20%, and it's gonna be in a certain area. They're like hit or miss. Anyway, it's a big deal when it, if it rains on you. But that is the plan for today. Is the Henry Ford Museum. We're gonna go to Motor City, Harley-Davidson, and then start heading home. But that'll be later on tonight. So the Henry Ford Museum supposedly is you can spend 4 or 5 hours in there. Actually, I read that you can spend 2 days in there. There's so much to see, and the various people that we've talked to say that it is definitely a must-see. For those who have gone, talk highly of it. So that's where we're at today. The bikes are performing well. Julio here has a slow leak. We filled it up yesterday when we left the Gilmore Museum, and set pressure at 40 pounds, and this morning it was at 38. Yesterday it was at 14. When my cousin Nesto realized that it was the tire looked low, he asked me for my opinion. He said, "Does that tire look low? Is it me?" And sure enough, but we're all doing well. Bikes are doing well, and after this we're gonna be hitting some open roads, heading east again. Breakfast here? We have arrived to the Henry Ford. This is a city basically. Whatever you want, brother. I'm following you. I would like to go indoors. Yeah. So, anybody got a map? Let's go over there and look at the director. Do you have to use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Two things.
The working farms, Liberty Craftswork has like different pottery shops or like glass
So what would you say is the gist of this whole thing? The Industrial Revolution, or like, you know, there's Edison, there's Henry Ford.
It's kind of hard to pinpoint because like even in Fortunes and Parlors, it tosses from like a lot of different eras. So
Oh, okay.
it's kind of hard to pinpoint.
And where do we find Mickey at?
Not here, sadly.
So we can take the train, or we can walk the village, and yeah, let's just see what we got. This is the, I don't know if it's the birthplace or Henry Ford's, what did they call it? His house? Thomas Edison's laboratory, which is in Menlo Park, New Jersey, right?
Yes.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to see, and as she just stated, it's not just Industrial Revolution type stuff. So let's see what we got. I want to go where they invented the air conditioner. Let's go there.
¿Dónde?
And the fan. I don't know, I'm just saying.
Oh.
There. That's a working vehicle. Dearborn coach. Man, that thing's nice. Wow. I wonder if that's like the first bus. That is cool. Oh, I'll give you the weather report. It's hot. This is, I was just telling the guys, this is something that you may want to do in fall or spring, not in the middle of summer. Everything that the young lady that sold us the tickets was telling us, she said that you can spend 5 hours here, 3 hours there, and I've heard you can spend up to 3 days in this place. So there we can see more cars. You see the deer, Neto? Do you see the deer running through the street? It's not just brake, gas pedal and brake. Wright Brothers, yeah. Wright Brothers. It's a cool little town. Millinery and fancy goods. Is this Main Street? Oh, it's this way. This might be Main Street. Women's apparel by today's wording. Wright Brothers. Undertakers. Fetters and Shank. Free air. It's kind of like Williamsburg, but a different era. If you've ever been to Williamsburg, the Wright brothers over there. Hines. This is the Wright brothers' house. I think everybody knows they were from Ohio. Yep, Dayton, Ohio. Lived in this home while they were their first successful powered airplane. Wow. That house is Heinz from the ketchup. Cookies, coffee. That looks German to me. Sir John Bennett. I don't know who John Bennett is. And frozen custard seems to be a Michigan thing. That's Thomas Edison over there. Oh, so that's Menlo Park. Straight ahead. We gotta go in there. Let's go there next. Slushy float, maybe. See what that is. Featured flavor, fruity and cereal, custard flavors. Custard. It's a slushy float.
Slushy float? It's like a red or blue slushy with ice cream inside of it, or custard inside of it.
Okay. I don't know what I want, man. What do you want?
I'll have a Gatorade.
Red or blue? Red or blue Gatorade?
I'm sorry?
Red or a blue Gatorade?
Red.
One red, one blue.
Will that be all for you?
Yeah. Hold on.
I can get it. Vamos del otro lado. Vamos de la cuadra ahora. There, you got it.
Yeah, I'm a member. Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
You like your seat?
No, thanks.
Oh man, yeah, that's the whole lot.
There's the takeaway over there. Jeff Dunham.
Oh yeah?
Uno de los muñecos, no me acuerdo cuál es, hablando de NASCAR. Interesting. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. He's making a left. Oh, making another left. Wow, another left.
Yeah.
Menlo Park. Lovely.
Ooh. But Neto, I mean, that's pretty cool. This thing right here, look, Neto, that one motor operates everything, operates all this machinery. But I'm sure those belts caused a lot of accidents, right? Because imagine if you got an apron on or whatever, and they get stuck in that, then they see Neto going all the way up there. Neto, what are you doing up there? This was their what do you call? The workers' hangout. It says they entertain themselves in telephone room. Young Edison. Yeah.
There's some demonstration of that. Yeah, it's running up right now. Get that one. First time Mercury makes it look like this. Yeah, the big guy here, he wants to know where you fought the feather.
Thank you.
Where you caught the bird at.
That's right.
That's like that's a recorder.
You guys have a fun time.
All right, thank you.
Hi there, welcome to the
Oh.
Menlo Park Laboratory of Thomas Edison. So this is, I've been to the Gilmore Museum just recently on this trip, or yesterday. How about that?
Do you know where the original light bulb I heard is still lit somewhere? No.
So the original light bulb, Edison actually, when he's done with that, when he gets to the mark, so 13 and a half hours is the mark that he wants to be. Somebody else has gotten a light bulb that's gone that far, and then it couldn't go past that. So he wants to break that record. When he does that, he knows that he can get it going however long. So to just ease his stuff. You remember the TV show Home Improvement with Tim Allen?
Oh yeah.
Right. So I call it his Michigan moment. Right. Tim Allen was, in that show, more power. Right. So everything got more power. So that's what Edison does. He keeps adding batteries to it until the filament breaks. And Edison, very likely, he certainly didn't keep it. He probably just threw it out the window. So if it exists, there are crates of broken glass that they found in the soil 40 years after Edison closed his lab in 1886. When Ford digs everything up, he brings 7 train cars of the soil with it. So if you feel at home, it's because you're on New Jersey soil here.
Right on, man.
But the glass is crated up in the basement of the office building over there. So if there are any fragments of that light bulb left, it's in there, but you'd not.
That was at Menlo Park.
Menlo Park or Edison, yeah.
Edison. Only, what, 5 minutes away?
5
Yeah.
minutes from there, yeah.
Yeah, probably 5-10 minutes.
Have you been to the location? There's monuments and stuff there.
Right. But what it's really, really interesting, and it's huge, it's the actual factories in, I know it's near North.
Orange.
I've been there, Orange.
Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Back
been
then
there.
they called it West Orange, I think now.
West Orange.
Yeah.
West Orange.
Yeah.
And his mansion, it's beautiful too.
Yeah, I heard that Whoopi Goldberg lives there. In that community,
Oh.
right? Not in the house,
Oh.
but in that community. So
But
there's
the house-
still
their house
people
is-
living there. Yeah.
There's
And they are buried there in
Yes.
the back of the house.
Yeah.
what is East Orange compared to West Orange? East Orange is the hood.
West Orange is
No,
the
I'm
hood.
serious.
Is it?
West Orange is the hood.
Okay. Yeah.
West Orange is for people like me.
Okay. So my brother lived in
That's
East
the
Orange.
billionaires?
Good year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close it up.
Yeah. My brother lived in East Orange, and
Yeah.
I mean just a few blocks down the
I
road.
think I've heard that East Orange you can see Manhattan from there.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. That whole.
From
Yeah. That whole sec. That's Newark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's Newark, New Jersey, the stolen car capital of the world. Right? That's
Well,
what it's
these
known
days
for.
with Kia and Hyundai doing their thing, I think
Makes it
everywhere's
easier.
the stolen car
Yeah.
capital wherever they've got those. So I think that's why my F-150 has a plate that covers the whole bottom.
Oh wow.
Nobody can get to anything in there.
And
The
yours?
oil filter's on top.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And your truck?
Yeah.
You custom build that or they made it over here like that?
No, built like that.
Build like
That's
that?
how all the F-150s are now. Yeah.
Okay.
My car, there's still, what, 3 weeks ago, the catalytic converter. That's over there. It's probably 200-300 every week.
Yeah.
That's still. Probably.
Is that a problem here?
With those cars in general, because teenagers can do it real quick. They see it on TikTok or YouTube. So they got instruction videos on how to steal cars. Just 'cause it's so
Catalytic
easy.
converters.
And converters too, yeah.
So what are they
Over there,
doing?
it's like every week I mean, they stop. I don't know, they get caught or something, but they stop like a couple of months. Then they start all over. And one day they still like 150, 200, 300.
Was it last year or the year before? We have a special event in October. The first night that we had that, gang was out in the parking lot sealing catalytic converters. It took a dozen or so.
Oh,
You know
wow.
where they got the
20 minutes or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. So they stole,
But they know what cars they can get them out of real fast.
yeah,
Take
and they
it.
look for certain cars.
Yeah.
They stole one at our church. We timed it because we have video. Video was grainy, so we couldn't get the plate. But it was less than 3 minutes. It was like 2 point
Well,
something.
and with the battery Sawzall.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay.
Take it easy, buddy.
In 1890.
Selfies, is that what I'm doing? Dad. Dad, you want a picture of everyone? Yeah. Is that what that was? Alright. What?
Okay, so on that part of our trip, we asked them to trot up the hill. That's like a slow
finish that.
jog. And we do that so it
Everyone
helps
looks happy.
pull
What's your
up
question?
all the way to the carriage up that hill. So when you go quicker, it's easier to pull weight up. If they were to walk up there, they'd be working a lot harder. The horses have shoes on. They're special, like steel shoes that are made for each of their hooves. And on the bottom of those shoes, they put these special little pebbles of steel, and that helps give them. So like that when they, like our tennis shoes, what we call traction, so it helps them kind of grip the road as they walk along and get up and around, and especially on the concrete that our streets are lined with. If they were in a pasture that was soft grass or dirt, they wouldn't need the shoes so much. But here on the concrete, they need it to protect their hooves and help them get around. There's a special person who comes out with those shoes on. He's called a farrier. And he's been shoeing the horses at Greenfield Village for the last 28 years. All the shoes are custom made for the horses. These horses live about 30 years, so he's seen a lot of horses come and gone.
¿Cuál fue el primer presidente de Estados Unidos?
Washington.
¿No?
Yeah.
Este fue el primer presidente electo. Pero antes de él hubieron 13 más.
Alright, it should be coming in at 1:33. So about 3
Bada
minutes.
bing.
Yeah.
Now, is it going to California or New York?
Actually, neither.
Okay. Right here in Michigan?
Yeah, it stays in Michigan.
Okay.
In fact, it stays in Greenfield Village. It doesn't go very far.
Awesome. How long have you worked here?
This is my 8th season.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
How long?
3 minutes. So I was telling them this reminds me a lot of Colonial Williamsburg in a sense.
In
I
a
mean,
sense, yeah.
yeah.
Their buildings and things are older. That's, colonial days. We're a little more modern than that.
Yeah, yeah. And you're way much more spacious.
Oh, really?
You know, a lot more
Oh.
ground. Oh, yeah.
I've never been to Colonial Williamsburg. I've always wanted to go, but I haven't made it there yet.
Yeah, I live about an hour and 15 minutes from there.
Oh.
Actually, my daughter's going to William and Mary
Oh yeah.
starting this year.
Oh,
The
nice.
second oldest college in the States.
Who's the oldest? Or what college?
Harvard.
Oh, Harvard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just learned that, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I just learned it now too.
yeah. Well, I learned it from her.
Yeah.
Like, Dad, it's the second. But Colonial Williamsburg, a lot smaller, condensed, a lot of history. I mean, and a lot of buildings that you walk in and they give you history of, just like here. And people. The cool thing is they have the accent.
Oh.
A lot of them have the old English accent.
Do they? Oh,
And they have
okay.
actors on the street just having a conversation, and you walk up, like, let's say us right here,
Yeah.
and people walk, and they're just discussing the day's events. Did you hear about Thomas? He went, you know, and they're carrying on with his story. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to get there.
Yeah. Pretty nice.
Put it on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
sounds like our train might be coming in right now.
I live in Virginia 31 years come this November. And in the beginning, we used to go to a lot of events. So in the for Christmas, they have the grand illumination. I'm sure you guys do a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, we do.
And it's just a lot of cool events that, you know,
Right.
and with everybody dressed up, and
Yeah.
the food, the restaurants they have are food from that they had in that period.
Ah, okay.
You take care. Nice talking to
Yeah,
you.
you too. Enjoy the train ride.
Thank you. How long is the train ride?
30 minutes.
Is it? And it drop us off right here?
It will, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, my people, I hope that you have enjoyed the video. I am gonna stop this here because the next part is gonna be indoors at the Henry Ford Museum. And that's where the trains, planes, automobiles, furniture, everything else that it has to offer is located. There's also like a little diner. I mean, it's really cool. Actually, the highlight of the trip, of the Henry Ford Museum trip, that is. So I hope you enjoyed this portion. Like I said, this is more like a Williamsburg type outdoor part of the museum. It's very interesting. It had so many cool buildings. Anyhow, you all take care. Watch out with the crazy people on the roads, and I will catch you on the next one. Adios.